everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Look, I closed my computer today. Yeah, I forgot to close it last week when I posted my last video and the time was just showing up there, my screensaver. And I decided to do a Shop My Stash, trying to use up so many of the products that I have, that I purchased because I love them, and yet they have been falling kind of like to the back burner. Every time I purchase something new, I'm trying very hard, not necessarily a no buy or a low buy or anything like that, but basically using my stash, using what I have and being very picky about what I'm buying. And I'm sure that many of you are also in the same position. I hope that this Shop My Stash works. My plan is to do it once a month, then come back the following month and give you a review and let you know if I'm still loving the products. If I'm not, I'm passing them on to family, to friends. If anything that can be used by somebody else, I will certainly pass it on. For those of you that also follow me on my wig channel, this is a brand new by Raquel Welch. I'll have the review on this piece. This is called Real Deal. It's brand new. It just launched like 2 weeks ago or something. I was very fortunate to be able to get it. Anyway, the review will be up in my wig and chat studio. All right, before showing you the makeup that I have chosen, let me show you something that I just purchased. I got it at Target, online of course, to try to help me and not go into anything else. I purchased this and it's still in the package because it just arrived yesterday. But it has 3 big drawers in the bottom, and then it has 4 smaller drawers up here. Up here, there's a space for foundations, for lipsticks. I thought everything that I'm going to use for the Shop My Stash will be in here, and that way I will not go into anywhere else and just be picking. I'll make a conscious effort to use everything that's in the Shop My Stash. I thought this was a great deal. I think it was under $30 if I'm not mistaken. Then I think I saw it for a few dollars less at QVC. If I find them both, I'll link them both for you in case you're in the market to buy something like this. Anyway, I thought it was good. I don't have any of these acrylic organizers here in Kansas. I have not used these palettes in such a long time, probably 6 months to a year. The first one I want to show you is this one by Kat Von D. This is the Shade and Light palette. I love this palette. I loved it, and I haven't picked it up in quite a while. So this was definitely one that I wanted to pick up. I don't remember how much this palette is, but a few years ago when I first started on YouTube, I think it was Makeup Revolution that launched a palette that was basically a dupe for this one. I did one eye with one and one eye with the Kat Von D, one eye with the Makeup Revolution and one eye with the Kat Von D, just to see how they went on, how they compared one another. And the Makeup Revolution one worked very well. If I find it, I will link it for you in case you don't want to, in case you're looking for a neutral palette like this. This is just an everyday palette, and I decided to take it out, 1, because I haven't used it, and 2, because I think it's a great everyday palette. The other one is also from Kat Von D. I don't even remember the last time that I used this. It could have been like 2 years. This is also a Shade and Light palette, but this is a face palette with the contour and the highlight and bronzer. So I'll see if I still like this or if I need to pass it on. This one is the McGrath. This is the Platinum Bronze palette. It's actually, I took it out to wear it today and I thought, okay, this is going to be a good one for the Shop My Stash. Such a really, really, really pretty palette. From Pat McGrath, I think I have this one. I have maybe 2 or 3 palettes, but I don't have any of those big ones. I purchased one and I returned it because I just thought that it was too much money for me anyway. And I got something else. All right, this one I have never used. I purchased it, I never used it. This is ColourPop. It's Perception, and I thought, well, I've never used it. I need to take it out and use it. Very pretty palette. We'll see how that one works. I think it's giving a reflection. There you go. Really, really pretty palette, very colorful. I think with the pink and some of the orange shades and the green, I think it's perfect for the summer. We'll see how this one works. Now, this one was a gift from Sheila in December. I used it when I received it, and I used it in January, and then I haven't used it again, so I thought this is a perfect time to take out because I love this palette. Sheila from Simply Sheila, she gave me this palette. It is so beautiful. This is from Too Faced. This is no longer available. It was a holiday collection. I loved everything that came in this palette, and I loved using it, and then I put it to the side because I wasn't picking up anything else. So I decided to pick this one up, and since I picked this one up, I had to pick up also the one that Monica gave me for Christmas. It is also from Too Faced. I believe that you can find it in the cosmetic store. I don't know if you can find it anywhere else. This is the Then and Now palette. That's what it is. So you have your thens and your nows. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette. Again, just like the other one, I used it when they sent it to me. Then I used it in January, and then I started using some of the other stuff. Now I'm taking it out again. I love this palette. I could make so many looks with any one of these. I could create so many looks. So these are going to be the palettes that I am going to be using until next month. So for 4 weeks, I'm going to hold myself to it. And you could hold me to it as well. For blushes, I took this one out. Stephanie gave this to me like ages ago. I hadn't used it. This is by Ofra, and this is called Mai Tai. Everything is glaring. This room is so dark. Very pretty for the summer, very bright, but I think it's going to look really pretty for the summer. If we ever get summer here, it's been in the 30 degrees. Today I think it's like 37 degrees. It hasn't stopped raining all week. And it's windy and it's nasty. I mean, I am wearing a turtleneck sweater. I'm wearing boots, especially when you're coming from a warm place like Florida. All right, this one is, what is this? This is from Bare Minerals, and it's on the mauve. This is one of my favorites. When I first purchased this one, I would not put it down. And then I started picking up, here, this way, some of the other ones. So this is in the mauve, and this is the one by Ofra. I can't even remember the last time I used this. This is from Tarte, and it's called Embellish. It's a terracotta type of shade. Very pretty if you like very natural looks. It's got to be at least 2 years since I've picked this one up. So it was time for this to come out. And the bronzer that I'm going to be using, I love this bronzer when I first purchased it. This is the Too Faced dark chocolate or dark chocolate bronzer. I love this. I don't know why I quit using it. I love this one. And it's so hard for me to find bronzers that work so incredibly well. This is a matte bronzer. I'm sure they still have it. Let me show you. It's right here. So perfect. If you have a medium to darker complexion like I do, this one is just gorgeous. It looks beautiful. Oh, the last blush that I wanted to tell you that I was going to use is this one by L'Oreal. I had actually left this one here. I don't think I've used this since last summer, so it's been about a year. And I remember, I thought I liked this one. I don't know why I didn't take it back to Florida. Right here. Really pretty. So I'll be using this one for my cream. For mascaras, I don't want to open up any new mascara. I'm going to finish up the Grandiose that I just talked about in the last video. This one is from Perricone MD. They sent this one to me. I've used it a little bit, but because I used it a little bit, I don't want it to dry out. I'll report back later on when I come back and I report back on all of this stuff. For my setting spray, I have a little bit here that in the bottle. This one I have forgotten here in Kansas. This is the Bella Jade. I love this one. I have a full bottle of it, which I think I left in Florida, I think. Anyway, I want to finish this before it goes bad. And in case I do finish it, I have the LA Girl setting spray. I've only used this once or twice, so this will be one of those products that I could really give you a review if it's working or not. I want to finish the Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. I know that some of the ladies here have said that it goes bad. I don't think I have much left here. I want to finish it up. For my concealers, I pulled 3 that I have not used in quite a while. Why do I keep saying that? I said it at the beginning. I'm going to be talking about products that I haven't used in quite a while. The L'Oreal Infallible, this is a full coverage concealer. We'll see how this one works. This one I know is a favorite. I'm telling you right now, this is not going to be any surprise, but I want to use it. I shouldn't have too much of this left. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers. It just looks so pretty, doesn't cake, just looks really natural. This one this is an Estee Lauder, and this is a stick concealer, and I have plenty of this. I don't want to have to throw it away. It's nice and creamy. On the other end, it's kind of like a highlighter, but I'm going to try to use the stick side a little bit more. You're not going to be able to see it on my skin because it's my skin tone. I pulled out a CC cream that I haven't used in forever, and this is the Lancome Feels Good. Skin Feels Good. I really want to see if I still love this as much as I thought I did, and then I'll report back on it. This one I haven't used in a long time. This is by NARS. I used about that much from it, and I want to know, does it still work? Do I still love it? If not, I want to declutter it, because there's no sense in keeping all of this makeup if I don't like it. This one I know I really enjoyed. Some of these foundations I just can't use when I'm recording because they don't come across really well on camera, even though they look really nice in person, if that makes any sense to you. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. Love this one. I want to finish it up. There's not that much in here. This one I want to see. I haven't used this one in a while. I want to see if it still works. This is the Dior Forever, and my shade is 040. If I remember correctly, the problem with this is that it leans very warm. I need to mix it with another one or use a foundation mixer. I'll let you know. For my sunscreen, I want to finish this one up. This is the Elta MD. I have so many primers. I have a drawer full of primers. I need to use some of these up. Dermalogica Hydra Blur Primer. You know the drill. I don't know how long I've used it, how long it's been since I've used it. Cover FX. This is the anti-aging primer. This one I bought last summer. I left it here. I haven't picked it up again. This is the Nip and Fab. This is a Viper Venom Micro Blur Primer. We'll see if I still love this. This eyebrow pencil I had left here in Kansas. This is by Lorac. I'm going to be using this. And for lipsticks, I have these mini lip glides by NARS. I absolutely love these. Would you believe they don't make these anymore? These have been discontinued. I don't want these to go bad and just throw them away when it is probably one of my top favorite lip products are these. So I'm going to be using this. For my new ones, I have some, what are these, Maybelline? I've got 2 Maybellines. One is number 200, which is Pure Embrace, and the other one is number 133, Almond Hustle. I purchased these before I left Florida, and I bought them to Kansas so I could use them and I could try them out. These, I believe, are either new formulas or they are new colors, one of the two. This has more of an orange coral tint to it. This is number 133. And I'll leave the full name down below. This one is number 200, which is Rose Embrace. I thought this one was so pretty. You're going to see here, right up my alley. If you like mauves, that color is absolutely gorgeous. The other one that I have is one by Lancome. I can't see the name of it, but I will leave it down below. I think this is something mauve, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't remember. and it's this one right here. So I think that with these three and with what I have with the NARS Glide, I think that will work out really well. I do have a new product that I want to share with you. For those of you that follow Kristen 321, you probably heard her talking about the red aspen nails. As many of you know, I use the Kiss nails. I buy the big package of 100 for under $10 on Amazon. But when Kristen started, I think she and Kristen Game are ambassadors, they're representatives of the company, something along those lines. When I saw that Kristen had these nails, I thought, I told her I wanted to give them a try. What was attractive about these glue-on nails are three things. And these are the ones that I'm wearing with some polish over it. They did come in gray. Get with the story, Marlene, get with the program. What attracted me to these were a few things. One of them, the claims are that they last for 20 days. I cannot leave my Kiss on nails for 20 days because they do not last 20 days. They last a week, maybe 2. The other thing that was attractive about these is that you soak them off with warm water, whereas the Kiss nails you soak off with acetone, and it was damaging my nails. The next thing, the last thing that was really, which was so attractive to me, they claim the nails, and I mean Red Aspen, I'm not talking about Kristen. Red Aspen, the company, claims that they are reusable. Yes, they are a little bit more expensive than the Kiss nails. However, if you buy them at the store, for example, if you go to CVS and you buy Kiss nails, the package of 20, I think it's like 7, 8, some of them I've seen for $10. I don't remember the price of these offhand, but I think it's like 17 for the longer ones and maybe 13 for the shorter ones. It's something along those lines. Anyway, I want to see, because if they are reusable, if they last for the 20 days, and if I could take them off with water and not acetone, then I think they're totally worth the extra money because I'm not damaging my nails. And many of you may have the same question as me. Well, if you soak them off with water, why don't they come out? Why don't they come off when you wash a dish? I have no idea. I do not have an answer for you. I have them on for a week and they are strong. I mean, I put them on and that was it. These nails were not going anywhere. They feel very, very secure. And I'm in Kansas. My dishwasher here is not my top of the line like I have in Florida. Here, I have to wash or rinse off all the dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. And I have to do a lot more here because this house is much bigger. These nails, they have not lifted, nothing. I'm very impressed. Now, I'm really going to be impressed if I could really soak them in water. And I think that the reason that they don't come off when you do a dish or when you're doing other things with water and yet they soak off is because if you're soaking them off, you have them actually in the pan or, in the container still there for 10 or 15 minutes just soaking. And then they're supposed to lift very easily. Whereas if you're just rinsing off some dishes, your hands aren't in the water the entire time. I also purchased them in white. These are a medium length, and the ones that I have on are the long length. You know me, I like long. You could shape them, you could cut them, you can trim them. I apply nail polish to them. I'll let you know all of the ins and outs. All right, these are my products that I'm going to have in the Shop My Stash for the remaining of the month of May. I'll come back in June and I will give you an update on these products and let you know if I'm still loving any of them and if I'm going to declutter. I will certainly keep you posted on the nails. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for taking a piece out of that day to spend with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time.